Kate thing in a minute.
Let's see this piece of shit. A whole year later. And he looks like that? He looks like a Barbie doll, this asshole. Huh. This motherfucker. He comes again. All right, you guys remember last year I did a video on the Munchkin man Greg Doucette going to Turkey to get a transplant with his wife. It was for his wife to transplant. She couldn't get it, so he said,
I'm not sure if they're married. I think it's his girlfriend. I can't remember though.
You know what? I want to go do it because it's an experience.
And as far as having hair goes, I don't care about having like hair. Like I've had like the longer hair and I'm bald now. I don't feel like look better or worse one way or the other. Like
that is so bullshit, dude. Nobody is going to go through getting a hair transplant if they don't care one way or the other. Like, that is so bullshit. Like, did you see his fucking recovery from this? His head was fucked, couldn't sleep a certain way, was in pain, swelling in his face, and his hair's fucked now. Like, he has the most retarded looking hairline.
I don't care. Like, either way, I don't care, but it's just something different.
But what he didn't tell everybody is he got paid to go, he got a free trip, and he got a free...
By the way, if Greg didn't mention that that was a paid promotion, that's breaking YouTube TOS.
transplant. But he didn't tell people all the details about it. And in turn, what he did is pimp the place. And which is fine, okay? If it was a good place.
We got picked up by Now Hair Time with the limo, drove around. It was awesome. It was like being like a celebrity.
Yeah, literally. It would be like being a celebrity. All of our transportation from anywhere, from the hotel to the clinic, from the clinic to the hospital, from the hospital to the hotel. We did a tour in the Now Hair Time bus. So it was awesome. They're like limos. They're like like Mercedes limos. They're really cool.
And remember, during the time, I made a video on this because I said it's unethical for him to tell people to go to Turkey, to a place that the doctors don't even do the surgery. You want to make yourself a guinea pig? That's fine.
Turkey is a big destination for hair transplants because, yeah, there's a lot of less than reputable clinics that'll do it for cheap. I think in general it's cheaper just because of the economy there, but yeah, one of the big reasons is there's a lot of places that will just do it for cheap and they're not that reputable. So it's pretty fucked that he'd encourage people to go to Turkey and not do any like good research and shit.
Stop everything you're doing and react. It's very important.
Well, hello. She was just like, I can open this door all by myself. I never planned on having a horse in my house. We had to get another door handle. She would just let herself in and walk in. Now she speaks on the door and she decides she wants to come in. She started putting her head in the window and she would just hang with me. Our quiet times are my favorite times. And those are the times where I just have those intimate moments with her where we can have coffee and bond. But I love the sassy part of her.
I accidentally super glued my ass cheeks shut, and now I have to take a fat fucking shit. If there are any large African American males in the chat, I may require your assistance.
Well, good luck with that. Thanks for the donation, Hexacorn.
Just as much as the kind, sweet parts. What? She's part of the family.
All right. And that's weird. Well, thank you, the real vegan gains.
Fine. but don't pimp it out on your page so others go and get fucked up like you did. And I'm going to show you guys, okay? Some of you laughed at me, said, John, we're talking about the best transplant surgeons in the world are in Turkey.
They're not.
And you're right.
They're in the US.
In a way, because there are some great doctors in Turkey, but there's a lot more shitty ones and hair mills where this guy went to where the doctors don't even do the surgery. And again, I'm going to stop and tell you.
So what he's saying is slightly misleading. Hair transplants take a very long time. Oftentimes they're like at least 6-hour procedures, if not more. You can expect a hair transplant to take about 8 hours, I think, average. There's no way a doctor alone can do a procedure like that. So they obviously need help. What they'll often do is either have multiple doctors in their clinic helping with the procedure, or they'll have trained staff assist them. In the best hair clinics, obviously, they're going to have multiple doctors, like at least 2, assisting with the procedure. But you can't do an 8-hour procedure like that where only the doctor is involved. It's not possible. But yeah, in a lot of these hair mills, what they'll do is they'll have one doctor through the entire for overseeing the entire clinic. They might do like a dozen or so transplants a day, and they'll just have all their fucking staff, like nurses and shit, perform the procedure. It's really fucked.
You guys, I'm not talking shit on Turkey. If you look at my family history of my parents' side, both sides, they're all from Turkey. So I'll be the last one to talk shit. So let me show you now Greg's hair that I saw this morning. So this is a screenshot from one of his newest videos. Okay, I'm going to connect you to my computer and show you. And I'm going to show you what this guy did to himself. So take a look, all right? That's his hairline.
So it looks fine up front, but if you
Greetings and salutations, your favorite neighborhood Corona bro is here to deliver you some ironic news. So Richard, the CDC director who's been vaccinated for COVID 5 times, has just tested positive. Now please explain how effective it is for transmission.
Yeah, so dummy, if you're exposed to the virus enough times, then yes, it is likely that you are going to get it eventually. That doesn't mean he doesn't have immunity. Doesn't mean he isn't better off, taking the vaccines. He might have gotten it more times if he didn't take the vaccines. Might have been dead if he didn't take the vaccines. Thanks for the nation, Corona Bro. You're an asshole.
Right there, right? And if we zoom in, look at his face too. He's pissed. He's pissed at his own hairline.
Have you tried watching the new Berserk anime? They're trying to fix their past mistakes. No, I've not.
Look at his hairline. It looks like a sewing machine did it. You don't make a hairline like that. That's not natural. No human is born with a hairline like this. And you see this?
Oh, dude, it looks worse if you actually get a profile shot. I don't know if he's gonna show it, but if you look at Greg from like a profile angle, he looks retarded. Let me see. He's done like weird kind of podcast episode type things.
Attention. Go to failure.
Yeah, his hairline's fucked, dude. There's like a piece missing. If you look at him from the side. I don't know what video it was. He did like some sort of podcast with someone, and it looked so stupid. Like a Hearn. This might. Maybe he's doing a comb over type thing. It's like, yeah, you can see it. Like, it just isn't filled in properly. So I think now that his hair's grown out a little bit, he can like comb it over, but when his hair's shorter, there's like a line here, where there's like no hair growing, and even up front, it looks fucked. So yeah, he didn't go to a good clinic.
It's right here. See this part I'm circling? That's a double hair in the hairline. That's the biggest no-no in doing transplantation surgery is putting double grafts in the hairline. What that shows is the place he went to, if they're not using microscopes, they got blind ass people doing it because they're supposed to put the hair, okay, when they pull it out, they put it under a microscope and then they dissect it and separate which the double grafts from the triple grafts. Some people even got 4. And then they put the singles in the hairline. And this is not what.
Are you watching House of the Dragon? What do you think of Game of Thrones? The Joey Carbstrong debate will give you cancer. I don't think he's ever debated someone that frustrating.
I've never seen a single episode of Game of Thrones, and I'm not planning on watching House of the Dragon. So, I have no opinion.
First of all, Richard, the CDC director is a she. So not only did you just spew out misinformation, but you also misgendered someone. What a lowly piece of shit you are. And if I'm going to get the virus anyways, what's the point of taking the jab, idiot?
Because it gives you greater immunity, so the infection won't be as bad. You're less likely to transmit it to somebody else. You're less likely to have an adverse reaction to the COVID infection. Less likely to be injured or die. That's why. You stupid fuck. But thanks, Chronobro. And yeah, we're gonna watch the Joey Carbstrong Tard debate tonight. Thanks for the donation to Real Vegan Gains.
What a natural result is supposed to look like. You're supposed to never tell that somebody planted hair on their fucking head. This looks like someone glued it on them. Now, let me show you an example, okay, of good hair transplants. Now, I'm not going to show the doctor's information because I don't want you guys to think I'm pimping this doctor. So let me show you an example here. Let's see. Look at this one, okay? Now, this.
You know what? There's this plastic surgeon that does hair transplants that has alopecia areata, ironically. That has a YouTube channel. Should maybe send him Greg's channel to give make him have a review on Greg's hair transplant. That'd be pretty funny. Like to actually get an opinion from a legit doctor.
It's a good result. This looks natural. Look at the hair. From this guy went from a bald motherfucker, okay, to look at his hair now. It looks like my hair. That's natural. Look at the single hairs in the hairline. And look how it flows naturally. Not like a sewing machine like Greg Doucette. Let's see another one now. Here, look at this guy.
COVID-19 vaccine's hella not vegan, just saying. Well, first of all, bye-bye. You're banned from my fucking chat. Second of all, no, it is vegan, you stupid motherfucker. There are no ingredients of animal origin. Yes, they did use animal testing to develop the vaccine. That's a legal requirement to develop any medicine. And if you don't take the vaccine because of animal testing, well, guess what? If there's a large population that isn't taking the vaccine and people are getting sick or injured from the virus, well, that means they're going to have to come up with alternative treatments to treat these people. And that means they're going to have to do more fucking animal testing. So get the fuck out of my chat, you stupid motherfucker. I don't want to see you in here ever again unless you make a new account, admit you're fucking stupid, and don't spread anti-vaccine dumb fuck nonsense. Goodbye.
They repaired his temples. Look at that. Single hairs, and look at the art is involved in making it flow naturally, not like that other bullshit in Turkey. Here, one more. I'm going to show you one last one, all right? Before I conclude this video. Look at this, all right? Look how they designed the hairline. It's not supposed to be straight. It's supposed to be on a zigzag. And when you plant the hairs, single hairs, look how natural this is. Now, you guys probably wonder, why does John know so much about hair transplant surgery? It's because since I was a kid, okay, and you guys know how much I love my hair, it means a lot to me. I studied transplant surgery because if I never needed one later down the road, I'll be first in line to get one, so I want to know everything about it. So to close this video, I'm going to say this to Greg. Greg, you built your channel on talking shit about other people and pointing out bad things they did and saying things aren't ethical. People are making money off shit. That's how you started your channel. That's how you make money now, right? But you have to look at yourself in the mirror and say, what did you do yourself? Because now you're giving people dangerous information. And like I said in my previous video, if you guys didn't watch it, make sure to watch it. You get one chance at this. You go to Turkey, you get 5,000 grafts on your head. There's no coming back. So I think you owe an apology to your people, but I know you're not going to fucking do it because you don't address shit when you do shit wrong. All you do is change the fucking label like you did your testosterone.
Yeah, literally. Greg is a fraud. He's been wrong about so many things, and he never apologizes or takes
This
back
is an
what he said.
interesting story about Ronnie